Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So I am really excited to talk to you guys about F-Zero 99, a game that just came out of nowhere a couple of days ago. Nintendo shadow dropped this game from their Nintendo Direct, and I have been in absolute love with this game ever since. As of right now, I have about 11 hours in the game. I've been playing it every night since it's come out, and I have no signs of slowing down. I have been in love with it. So for those of you that are unaware, F-Zero 99 is a battle royale game in the same vein as sort of what they did with Mario 35, Tetris 99, even Pac-Man 99. This is actually my first time playing a game in their 99 genre. I missed out on Mario 35, which I was always sad about. I wish I had a chance to play it, so I'm like, I'm not going to miss out on F-Zero. I went in with, my expectations were like, okay, this will kind of be cool, but I have just been absolutely blown away by this game. So it's essentially F-Zero, but you're racing against 98 other players, and the main gameplay loop here is you play through the normal 99 player race, you accumulate experience, you get tickets, you use these tickets to enter sort of like league matches, with the main draw here being the Grand Prix, a giant 5-race showdown where only one person out of the 99 will be left after the 5 races to win the GP. And I have to say, I have actually done this twice so far, and some of the gameplay here that I'm showing you in this video is footage from my 2 winnings that I've had in a GP, and I'm really proud of myself because actually before playing F-Zero 99, I never really played the original F-Zero. It's something that I think I downloaded on like as a Wii downloadable virtual console game, and I played it a little bit, and I played it back in the day at a friend's house, but I never really got into the original F-Zero, so this was my first introduction. So I've been really proud of being able to play this game on a somewhat competitive level, and it's just been so cool to play a classic racing game that you didn't think would be able to kind of like hold its own all these years later. It's like, you're probably like, oh, it's just F-Zero, it's got a big fan base, but no, this game really can fight against the big guys. I mean, if you put F-Zero 99 in a cage match against Gran Turismo, I think for me personally, I would pick F-Zero because this game has just been an absolute blast. The main gameplay gimmick here that differentiates it, besides the 99 players, is that you can jump up and use a super boost, so you'll kind of like fly above the level and skip parts of the track, which is a fun little gimmick to keep you sort of feeling like there's always a chance that you can go from being in, say, 50th place and end up in the top 10 or the top 15, or heck, even in some instances, number 1. And that's really all they've added. You just have a bunch of players, a new super boost mechanic, and there's a spin attack that you can do that kind of knocks into other players to keep things interesting. And just those couple of things really elevates F-Zero into being a really nice, amazing, modern take on a classic game. Well, I'm definitely not getting a sky meter here, so we're gonna have to play risky. Oh my god. Greatest finish ever. That back and forth with that guy for the KO to keep me alive was amazing. You have, as of right now, just a small handful of tracks. Not all the tracks are in the game from the original, but they will be rolling them out over time. We don't know how often this will be, but they're kind of like, the placeholders are there in the game, and I really look forward to it. A lot of you are probably wondering, does this game have the legs to, kind of, how long can you play this game? Isn't it going to get old after a week? And I will say, I can definitely see this game, wearing thin for some people, but if you're really into it and you are someone that consistently can place in like the top 10 and have a chance at winning GPs, I think you're going to get addicted. There's been so many people that I've been chatting to in my streams that are like, man, I cannot stop playing this game. And I'm like, yeah, I feel you on that. So I think once it kind of gets its hooks in you and you just start farming tickets and you just get some wins, and they got unlockables like skins and backgrounds and things for your player card, and I'm sure over time they're going to release like fun little events potentially, and of course the new tracks. I think there will be definitely enough of stuff here to keep people busy for a few months, definitely. But I will warn you, get in on this now, because let's just say a month or 2 from now, people get sort of dissuaded by the fact that there's a lot of pros playing the game and they feel like they have no chance at winning. So they stop playing, and then the player base starts dwindling and it's harder to get matched into games. Right now, Matchmaking is instant. A 99-player lobby can fill it any time of the day in seconds, like a second. It's super fast. So don't chance it. Don't wait a few months to get in on this, just in case it kind of slows down or Nintendo decides to kill it early or whatever the heck they plan on doing with this. Who knows? Now, in terms of getting into this, this is a free-to-play game. There are no gimmicks, no microtransactions, none of that stuff. It is the full game. The only catch is that you need Nintendo's online service for the Switch. I think it's a genius marketing strategy, honestly. Just release a really awesome game that you get the full game right off the bat and entice people to get your online service. And I really hope this is how things go going forward for free-to-play games. I would love to see the other, Microsoft and Sony kind of release like these exclusive games that you can only get if you're subscribed to their online service. Obviously, they kind of have Game Pass, PlayStation Plus Extra, but it would be kind of nice to see them tap in to this idea of these free-to-play games based off of retro licenses that they have sitting around. Who would have ever thought that Fzero would be back? This is a series that I'm like, man, I really wish they would bring Fzero back at some point, because I never really got to get into the series while it was new and fresh. The only one that I ever put much time into was the launch game for the Game Boy Advance. Maximum Velocity, I think it was called. I played that one quite a bit, but I kind of skipped on GX until a few years ago. I just never got into that one, so it's really awesome to play a new entry in the Fzero series with a bunch of people. And I've been running into some of you guys. You're like, oh hey, it's Pete, I saw you in my lobby. I think it's so cool. Such a fun gimmick with just having so many players in the same room, and it's chaos. The footage that I'm showing you here, I did capture this from my stream, so it's going to be a little blurry. There's a little bit of pixelation. I do apologize for that, because there's so much going on in this game that the codecs can't really process it. The bitrate gets crazy because there's just so many racers on screen, and 99.9% of the time there's no slowdown, and there are just... This game gets my heart rate going. Any racing game or any game in general where like I'm in like second in the first place in the last lap, leading into there to like win the whole entire championship, and then you end up taking somebody out right at the last second to claim first place. I mean, man, it feels so good, and I've been getting pretty good at learning the tracks. So anyway, I just wanted to get this video out there. I don't want it to be too long. I just wanted to give you guys my sort of first impression, but it kind of is my review of Fzero 99, because I've played the game for almost a dozen hours now. I've kind of seen everything there is to see as of right now. Team modes, you got team battles, which are kind of like the low point, I would say, where you have like 2 teams of 50 or 49 and 50. I don't know how that works, honestly. And you kind of battle each other for points. You got mini GPs, you got the pro tracks, which are some of my favorites. I love the pro tracks, and kind of like trying to show who's the best at the best tracks in the game. So hope you guys enjoyed my first impressions. Definitely check this one out, and I hope to see some of you guys online in Fzero 99. Enjoy it while it's here. This game won't be here forever. You know how Nintendo is with these kind of things. Maybe, just maybe though, this could be the potential new start and revival of the Fzero games. A lot of people are saying they would love to see them do something like this with like Wave Race, or even Fzero GX, maybe for their next Switch 2, when the graphics can maybe handle something along those lines with 99 players at the same time. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, this just makes me so excited, and also disappointed that I didn't check out the past 99 games. But it does make me super excited about the future of what Nintendo has to hold with this whole 99 Battle Royale genre. I cannot wait to see what they come up with. I hope they release like 1 or 2 of these types of games every year, and that will keep me subscribed to the Switch Online service for sure. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And that is how you win a GP. God damn, that was a clean finish. Gets the heart rate going, let me tell you.